How's it going? Welcome to another All About RVs. I'm Jared Gillis. Today we're going to give you a tour of our rig. We get asked often, what is your rig? Because we've repainted the outside. It doesn't have a name necessarily. Well, actually, it's a Sierra at Forest River. See? It's got a name. That's what it originally was, and now we've changed quite a few things with the rig, but why don't I just show you what all we've done. This here is the main living area. This here is kind of what you're used to probably seeing. This is where I do all the how-to videos and the tutorials, and you've probably, if you've noticed around the peripheral of the videos, you've seen some things change slowly as the videos have gone on. So there's a handful of things that we changed in here that I think made a pretty big difference to make them feel like they're ours, very homey feeling, and kind of more of our style than what it was originally. So some of those things that we did is we painted the cabinets. All the cabinets, they were like a honey oak when we first got the rig. Then we stained them dark, and now we've painted them white to kind of brighten up this whole area. We also removed all of the carpet in this living area. There was carpet where I'm at now. There was carpet on the slide. There was actually even carpet going up the wall over there. And we removed all of it, put down new flooring, had to create a transition strip between the slide and the main floor. But it just added a new element to the main living area here. So one of the unique things that we did in here is we changed just about everything on the slide. So let's start off with the couch. The couch that we had here originally, you can really only fit like 2 people on it. It was not very comfortable, and we didn't like the look of it. So this is kind of couch 1.0. I'm sure we'll continue working on it to improve it. But we made it much longer so that we can fit 3 people on it comfortably as our boys are getting bigger. We like the look of it better, and there's storage underneath, and it is a little bit more comfortable than the one that we had before. So we completely redid the couch. Now the table and chairs next to it, the dinette area, we got rid of the bigger, bulkier benches that were there before. We removed those and we built these benches. These fit our style more, and we like the look of them in here, and they serve an additional function. If we have people over and let's say people are sitting on the couch, we don't have to have people sitting at the dinette and the couch. We can move these benches around to be able to accommodate more people in here to have a conversation rather than just sitting with your back towards somebody at the couch. So those work well. And then we just built this table just this last, week and a half ago. We built this to match the benches, and it's kind of like it all goes together. It's kind of a set. So this definitely matches our style a lot more than what came in it originally. While we're talking about the slide, we can mention that with 4 windows being on that slide, we changed the majority of the window coverings in the rig. So we added these wood valances. Are those valances, hon?
Yes.
And from the valances, we hung the curtains, and we also have shades that you can pull down, but it just adds a little bit more of a touch of like a home type of a feel rather than an RV type of a feel, and we enjoy that. Now over here in the kitchen, we added new faucets, we added a water filter so that way we don't have to go and fill up water bottles all the time. We added a kind of a backsplash. It's more of like a wallpaper, but gives us a little texture back there. Someday we might replace these countertops with like a wood countertop and redo the backsplash area too. But it's always fun to have a work in progress. So let's move on. Now, the bathroom is kind of right in between the main living area and our bedroom. So we have the sink that is outside of the water closet and the shower. But in this area, again, we painted the cabinets. We painted those white. We swapped out the faucet. I don't know if I mentioned it, but we painted all the walls, majority of the walls in the rig, to kind of this gray color. So that added a little freshness to what the rig was originally when we got it. But over here is where we have our bathroom, like the toilet and the shower. So in this space, we replaced the toilet, the flooring, and, you know, of course, the shower head. So I think that does it for this area. So let's move on to the bedrooms. So you can see in our bedroom area, we kind of have that same theme going throughout. Wall color, cabinet colors, window coverings, all that will be the same. Chris does have a little bit larger area for her clothing, for her wardrobe. I have kind of like a nightstand on my side of the bed, but what's unique in this room is we added this wallpaper type of a product, and it looks like weathered wood, and it just adds a little bit of a texture to our area back up in here. But probably the newest thing that we did in here is we got rid of the last bit of carpet that was in the trailer here, and we removed that. It was all pretty tired, and we put in flooring to match what we had put in the rest of the rig. Now, Chris and I we share one little closet for all of our hang-up stuff, and it's just right here. And we always tease, because it's so small, that if you buy anything long sleeve or something that you're gonna hang up, you have to get rid of something. So let's move on to the boys' bedroom. Whenever we talk about wanting to get a new rig, the boys always get nervous, because they know if there's one area that we could downsize, it's probably their room. In here, I think they have a pretty sweet setup. We built them loft beds up here, so the beds are on a platform here, twin bed on each side, and then we built these shelves in between them, so they kind of have like a nightstand in between. They can keep alarm clock, whatever they want, on their shelves in between the two beds, so they kind of have their own space up here. Now, before we moved into the rig, we were in a home, and they were used to sharing a bedroom already, so there really wasn't an adjustment there for that. But again, and here we painted the cabinets, and we put down carpeting in here to kind of give it more of that bedroom type of a feel, because this was a toy hauler. So really the flooring in here was something that you could like hose out if you needed to, drop down that back door. So it made it feel a little bit more like home in here. There's a few other things we would like to do in here eventually, but they really have a lot of space in this rig right now. So I think that's gonna do it for the tour. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up, because we got new videos coming out all the time about RVing, how to RV, tips, and all those things. So if we don't see you on the road, hopefully we will see you in the next video.